The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello, this is TV1 News. I'm Rex Litter. In this edition, DDA plans future with first meeting, communities impacted through books, and private companies taps into final showdown. The Day District Development Authority convened its first DDA meeting yesterday following the swearing-in of 7 of its board members. Given the need to attend to urgent work in the district, the new member, Desmond Keeper, called the DDA meeting in Port Moresby, where the 66.3 million kina budget was passed and will be presented to the Treasurer. The acting chairman of the DDA and LLG president of Kotna LLG, Jerry Annis, also did the honors to hand back the chairmanship to Keeper.
7 members of the Day District Development Authority were sworn in yesterday in Port Moresby, including the member himself as the chairman.
Time is short. We have only 1 year to do what we can for the district to cover for the last almost 4 years. And because of the time factor as well, we know the law says that we're supposed to hold the conference up in the district, but we have and we will be seeking the permission of the Department of Local and Provincial and Local Level Government so that they can see this as an exception, and we are told that there are circumstances where, in special circumstances, such meetings are held outside. So,
Keeper explained why the swearing-in was conducted in Port Moresby.
So, because of the time factor, we can't have every board member here sworn in. Some of them are back in the village, and given the special circumstances, and we also need to pass the budget, decided to go ahead with the 3 local presidents, who are, by law, they are recognized as members on the board, and I've accepted to work with them, and they're willing to work with me. And we have 1 new member will be William Noki, will be representing the community.
It was at this swearing-in that the acting chairman of the DDA and Kotna LLG president, Jerry Annis, handed back the chair to Keeper.
Me hand him over. Olga Dobby shall want him something stop. Me hand him over. Lo you now, lo sila time. Now you must go and work in some place, work in Zelande, need him plant your work stop because no got member now. Big black background stop, so thank you, go and by strong him you stop lo backside. Number you move him or something. Now obviously, me and him over. This la obvious come back lo you now.
Thank you.
Other members of the DDA will be sworn in when the member and the rest of the DDA members return to the district. Meantime, the DDA members convened their first meeting straight after the swearing-in, passed the budget, and are now ready to bring the budget to the Treasurer. Ruth Rongola, TV1 News.
Following his swearing-in as a member of the Parliament on Monday, 23rd February 2026, the new member for Day, Desmond Keeper, has not wasted time. Has he gone straight to work with a district development plan for 2026 to 2027 now in place and a budget drawn, ready to present to the Treasurer to start drawing funds to begin work in the district. The 3 priority projects identified under this short plan, amongst others, include the construction of Muka Bridge, construction of Kotna Health Center to a level 4 rural hospital, and the sealing of the corn farm to Gunmans Road.
Following the passing of the member for Day, Stephen Pym, in 2023, the district has seen little to no development as funds were restricted by the Ombudsman Commission. And with just 1 year remaining before the 2027 election, the new member for Day, Desmond Keeper, has hit the ground running, coming up with a district plan and a budget to implement this plan.
When I came in, I realized that there was no district plan for the 5 years, nor was there a budget which was in line with the the medium-term development plan, as well as the Vision 50-50, which the government is currently rolling out throughout the country. So, with the assistance of others, and especially officers from the Department of National Planning, Treasury and Finance, we were able to, within the week since we got sworn in, pass the budget, drop the budget for 2026.
A budget of 66.3 million kina has been put together and will be expanded from 2026 to 2027 to implement priority projects. First is the Muka Bridge.
Number one on our priority is the Muka Bridge, which I've been mentioning lately. That we have been without that bridge for the last 4 years, and we will be pushing the Department of Works as well as donor agencies to get that bridge up.
Another important project identified is the Kotna Health Center.
The second priority is to get the Kotna Health Center, which is a level 4 hospital. It came as part of the plan to build, but it has not been built since it was demolished. The old existing hospital was demolished in 2014 or 15, and the last 10, almost 12 years, there's been nothing happening on the ground, and many people have passed on simply because of the lack of hospital in our district.
The confirmed Gumans Road ceiling is the third on the new members list.
And the third priority is we want to see the road from Confirm, that's next to the airport, all the way to Gumans, sealed so that it can cater for the people, as the majority of the people will live at the back. That road serves not only the people of Day, but it also serves the people of Agen Central. And it's a road that links a lot of government services as well as agricultural markets and all of that. So
the Muka Bridge and Road are projects under the National Road Networks, and the new member will seek help from the Department of Works to help implement these projects. Addressing concerns of other deteriorating roads in the district, Keeper said he had consulted the Western Islands Works Manager and confirmed that funding has been allocated. And while waiting for this, the district can't do much as funds are being restricted and the DDA needs to submit their budget to access funds. Ruth Rongola, TV1 News.
Catholic Professional Society PNG opened its 2026 calendar with a dedication service yesterday morning at the Holy Spirit Chapel in Bomana, Port Moresby. The ceremony marked the official start of the association's activities for the year, celebrated under the theme, Fostering Lay Vocation and Mission in the Church and to the Society.
The Mass was held by main celebrant Father Ambrose Pereira, who also serves as the spiritual director of the Catholic Professional Society PNG. More than 50 members attended a dedication entering 2026 with optimism and a shared commitment to strengthening their professional and spiritual responsibilities. The society includes a diverse group of professionals such as lawyers, economists, teachers, psychologists, engineers, and others. The Catholic Professional Society PNG provides a platform for networking, spiritual growth, and advocacy with a focus on promoting ethical leadership, integrity, and moral responsibility in both the workplace and wider society. During the service, President Paul Herrickman reminded members of their responsibility as Catholic professionals to stand firm in their values, especially at a time when moral decline is increasingly visible.
We are called to be light, and that light in action. Our motto declares that we are to be a light and a voice of the Catholic faith in PNG. But let us be clear, a voice without the light of Christ is only noise.
He further encouraged members to align their efforts with the national slogan Reset, calling on professionals to renew their faith and treat their workplaces as platforms of service to the people.
Because if we can commit ourselves to reset in our mind, in our hearts, in our attitudes, in our behavior, that is really what reset is about. That's why I said it doesn't happen in the parliament. It happens out here in the community. It happens in us people.
Father Ambrose Pereira sent his warm greetings to the professionals and wished them a productive 2026 as they journey into their professional path this year.
The respect and the dignity for all people, and ensure that the faith in them is also shared with others. Thank you so very much. God bless you.
Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
COOP Women for Peace has taken a leading role in strengthening the fight against sorcery accusation-related violence in Simbu province, hosting a landmark provincial forum that secured key government and police commitments.
The Simbu Provincial Sorcery Accusation-Related Violence Forum was held on February 24th in Kerawagi District, bringing together civil society, government agencies, police, churches, and community leaders. For more than 2 decades, COOP Women for Peace has supported survivors and advocated for stronger action against sorcery accusation violence across Simbu province. The provincial administration agreed to include the organization in provincial budget planning, while the provincial police command committed to setting up a sub-rapid response desk. The Kerawagi District Development Authority also pledged stronger community awareness and coordination with ward leaders. The forum also launched new provincial case management guidelines and unveiled a public billboard condemning sorcery accusation violence and promoting justice. Partners including Simbu Catholic Diocese, The Voice Inc. and the Melanesian Institute joined the event, showing a united front. The COOP Women for Peace says the agreements mark a significant step toward better protection for survivors and long-term peace building across the province. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
This is TVWAN News. Amongst stories after the break, Doulos Hope farewell and DBTI commit year to God.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Hey PNG, guess what?
What?
You can save up to 34% on digital TV plans when you pay with Cell Money.
Nice, yeah.
And now, just visit a Cell Money agent or Digicel store to deposit money into your Cell Money wallet. Then dial *888# to buy your prepaid TV plan from your Cell Money wallet, or use the Cell Money app and boom, save up to 34%.
Yeah.
Now you can enjoy more entertainment for less, only with Cell Money, a product of Digicel.
In today's fast-moving world, visibility and presence is everything. But how do you make sure your brand or message stands out? You need a partner that offers a 360-degree advertising solution, covering every touchpoint, every platform, and every screen. From concept creation to media buying, from our own TV stations and website to premium content and powerful digital campaigns. From billboards to bulk SMS that reaches millions, and high-quality production that brings your vision to life. Wherever your audience is, Trend Media will place you in the spotlight. Call Trend Media now on 7222-0210 or email trendmediapng@digitalpacific.com. Trend Media, your 360-degree advertising and digital partner.
Welcome back. As Doulos Hope prepares to sail out of Port Moresby, many visitors are leaving with more than just books. For some, the final weekend visit has been about reliving memories. For others, it has marked special life moments.
Among the thousands who stepped on board this weekend was Gypsy Salala, a mother and now a grandmother. She first visited Doulos ship years ago when her daughter was just a little girl. This time she returned with her grandchildren.
Doulos come now, me been round. I'm now second time I'm come, so I'm go around can, like with my grandchildren.
Back then, she bought a thick storybook as a memory for her daughter, but tragedy struck when her home was destroyed by fire and everything, including the book, was lost.
We bought one book for that one, but house blown by fire now, book banned. So I told these ones that we are going to go there the second time, so I'll go and buy you some books for the memory of Doulos.
She walked through the ship once again, determined to create new memories for her grandchildren and replace what had been lost. For Gypsy, the floating library is part of her family's story, one that now continues into another generation. For another visitor, the experience on the second last day of Doulos Hope in Port Moresby on Saturday was also deeply personal. Mariana chose to celebrate her birthday on board Doulos Hope, booking her visit a week in advance.
I actually booked last week because today was my birthday and I'd never come out of the house, so it's just work and the house. So today Doulos gave me an opportunity to get out of the house and visit.
She says the ship offered more than just a day out.
It was great. It came, I can't remember the last time it came. I think it was years ago, but it's here now, and it's really, they have so many interesting books in there for different ages, kids, business and leadership, inspiration books, so many good things.
She selected journals for Bible verses printed on each page, something she says will guide her daily reflections in the year ahead. As Doulos Hope closes its doors in Port Moresby, stories like these show the ship's impact goes beyond numbers. It is about generations returning, memories restored, and special days made even more meaningful. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
The floating library ship Doulos Hope has wrapped up its final public viewing day in Port Moresby today. Many people showed up on the second to last day, Saturday 28th February, and today. Sunday saw the same strong turnout at the Old Wharf as families made the most of their last chances to step on board before the vessel sails on Monday.
For the past 3 weeks, Doulos Hope has welcomed thousands of visitors while also reaching out to nearby communities. Communications Department Head Vail Galindo says the visit has not only been about selling books, but also about serving communities.
Wow, there's been a lot happening in the last 3 weeks. I think we have visited around 6 to 7 villages, distributing purifiers like water filters and some reading glasses, just for people in the community to be able to have access to drinking water, potable drinking water, and also just reading.
She says one touching moment was meeting someone who had received glasses from previous Doulos visit 18 years ago.
Some reading glasses donations, and the person already had the glasses for 18 years. So this time we had the chance to give the new pair of glasses and hoping that it will also last for a good number of years.
Since arriving, the ship has recorded more than 26,000 visitors, with numbers expected to reach close to 30,000 by closing.
I think we have had over 26,000 visitors so far, and then I think between today and tomorrow we might reach 30,000.
Project coordinator Josh Christophers says The crowds have remained steady, especially over the final weekend.
We started off the first day. We had first day opened 500. Then the second day it went straight to like 2,000, and ever since then, every weekend it's been between 250,000 to 3,000 people.
He says books have been flying off the shelves, showing strong public interest and support. But beyond the numbers, the visit has been emotional for many families. The crew now prepares to sail out of Port Moresby on Monday.
So on Monday we'll be sailing out and we'll be saying goodbye. We'll be waving goodbye from the ship. We'll be sad to go, but we're excited for the people we're going to be visiting soon.
Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
The Don Bosco Technological Institute has officially begun its 2026 academic year with a Holy Spirit Mass held yesterday morning in Port Moresby. Staff and students gathered at 8:30 a.m. to pray for God's guidance and blessings for the year ahead. The Eucharistic celebration was presided over by Father Pankaz Salso, SDB, joined by Father Joseph Vanga and Father Victor Kianga. The program opened with a vibrant traditional dance performed by fourth-year students, setting a respectful and joyful tone for the ceremony. In his homily, Father Pankaz encouraged teachers and students to stay positive, remain committed to the school's mission, and work together in unity and faith throughout the year. At the end of the Mass, both teaching and non-teaching staff were officially introduced to the school community, with their roles presented on the podium. The celebration concluded with a group photo marking the beginning of a new academic journey grounded with faith and excellence. TV1 News continues with sports. When we come back, stay with us.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. PSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Your TV is about to burst with more channels. Catch live sport events.
It's a spectacular way to open the try scoring. Out of the tackle and over.
Be informed with international news.
6 rivers are hitting major flood stage.
Sit back and enjoy the blockbuster movies.
I swore that I would, to defend the weak and the innocent.
Or let your kids enjoy all their favorite cartoons and many more exciting channels. Now available on your Digicel 60-channel prepaid pack.
It's astonishing! That's what he's there for!
Subscribe now to a 60-channel Digicel TV prepaid pack. 1, 7, 14 or 30-day plan and enjoy 60 channels of world-class entertainment. Dial *515# to subscribe now. Digicel TV. More channels, more choices, more them.
"24-hour service. Always there when we need them the most. They risk their lives to save mine. They are ordinary people doing extraordinary things. They are our everyday heroes. St. John Ambulance, trusted to care.
Wow, 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 wow,
In sports, BSP has booked its place in the grand final of the 2026 private companies netball competition after edging out #1 Super Limited TVWAN in a thrilling 18-17 preliminary final victory at the Ritterflin Netball courts today. The BSP Premier side showed grit and determination to snatch the win in the final quarter after trailing for most of the game. #1 Super Limited 1 dominated the opening 3 quarters, keeping BSP under pressure and in catch-up mode. At halftime, the score were in favor of NSL, leading 15 points to 12. However, the tide turned in the fourth quarters when BSP lifted their intensity and delivered a clinical finish to seal the 1-point victory and silence their opponents. BSP Premier Team captain Linda Caro admitted her side had a slow start against a strong NSL 1 outfit, but never lost belief.
We're actually down by 5 points as at the end of round 3. And then when we came into the last quarter, before the last quarter, all the ladies we said to play it simple. One ball at a time, one pass at a time, and I guess at the end of the game it showed in the result, the 1-point win.
Caro further said they were told to play their game, focused on themselves to give the team any chance of win. She said they went in, did just that, and came out with a win. She praised her teammates for staying composed under pressure and executing their game plan when it mattered most. With a hard-fought win, BSP now sets up a grand final showdown against a regular finalist, more printing next weekend. The decider is expected to draw strong support as the 2 grand final regulars meet once more. BSP team manager Teresa Ezekiel said her side is no stranger to the big stage and will head into the grand final with confidence.
The girls will still play that momentum, and they will always refocus back to trying to grab back the title in the past year. So that's their focus now. Stay focused, play their game, and we should come home and get the premiership again.
The private company's netball competition has now completed its regular season and preliminary finals, setting the stage for an exciting grand final clash next weekend in Port Moresby. The PNG Chiefs Finance Franchise General Manager announced that all employees and players at the club, including PNG nationals, will receive tax exemption benefits once the club is fully operational. General Manager of Football Michael Chambers revealed this during a recent interview with the NRL 360 in Las Vegas ahead of the 2026 NRL season opener.
To get us underway from the boot of...
Chambers said the tax exemption will apply to players, staff and everyone involved with the PNG Chiefs organization. He made the comment while responding to questions about the financial incentives being offered to attract players to the new franchise. It will be staff, the players, and importantly, not the Australian players but the locals and the local staff who work for the PNG Chiefs will earn the tax-free money, so there is equality all across the organization. He described the initiative as a positive opportunity, especially for local Papua New Guineans who will be employed by the club. Chambers emphasized that while financial benefits are important, the PNG Chiefs are not focused on offering massive paydays to lure players.
Let's be fair income here. A big draw card for the players is going to be the tax-free money, right? Yeah. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, we're not naive. That's going to be a large chunk of their reasoning behind coming to the PNG Chiefs. But if it's the only reason, it's not going to work. Like, they've got to become for more than that. The players that are just coming for the paycheck, it's just not going to create an environment that's going to be sustainable. What we want are guys who would genuinely want to make a difference to the country, genuinely want to make a difference and be an inspiration to all those kids.
He expressed confidence that the club will secure the services of top club footballers and compete strongly against other teams in the National Rugby League competition. According to Chambers, the focus is on building a strong foundation that will allow the Chiefs to match other established teams in the league. Meanwhile, PNG Chief Executive Officer Lorna McPherson said when she assumed the office that the franchise will create more employment opportunities for Papua New Guineans. McPherson said the club's entry into the National Rugby League competition in 2028 will bring significant economic and social benefits to the country. She added that preparations are progressing well and she is looking forward to seeing the team officially join the competition. The PNG Chiefs are expected to become Papua New Guinea's flagship team in the NRL, with growing excitement among fans and stakeholders as the franchise builds towards its historic debut. That's it for sports. Now the weather report. A renewed strong wind warning has been issued by the PNG National Weather Service for coastal waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Daru to Kerema, including Gulf of Papua to coastal waters of Central Province, to Samarai to Misima, Sudest and Rosal Highlands of Milne Bay. Strong northwest to westerly winds of 25 to 33 knots are expected to persist for the next 12 to 24 hours, causing rough seas. All small crafts and boats are advised to take necessary precautions before going out to sea, especially in these warning areas. And that wraps up another edition of TV1 News. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TV1 News was proudly brought to you by
Join Digicel and enjoy the network that rewards you with a whole lot more. Activate a new Digicel prepaid SIM and get 2 gigs data plus 20 minutes free Digicel to Digicel talk for 3 months. Get your first month's reward instantly with no spend required. Spend 30 kina or more for your rewards in months 2 and 3. So what are you waiting for? Get your new SIM at any Digicel outlet or agent today and enjoy free talk and free data only with Digicel.
Missing the headlines that matter the most? Only one better way to stay up to date. TV1 Online. One click on tv1.com.pg. Access PNG's breaking news, top stories, international news, and the latest in sports and entertainment. Visit tv1.com.pg wherever you are in PNG and bookmark it to your home screen. TV1 Online, the news source you can trust, just one click away.
I think we are more fortunate than many other countries. We have been lucky because we have reached full nationhood without the fighting and bloodshed. But even so, our achievement of independence still represents years of planning and hard work on the part of everyone. I know that every man, woman and child of our new nation shares this moment of pride and happiness with one heart to join in celebrating our independence.
Here I am in my home in Naarm, Melbourne, where I live and where I grew up. I also have my cultural, ancestral and what I consider to be my actual home, Rabaul in Papua New Guinea. It's a big year for PNG, a richly vibrant nation with over 800 languages and many more dialects. 2025 marks 50 years of self-governance and independence from Australian colonial rule. Back in 1975, when we gained independence under the Whitlam government, it meant exciting possibilities and new beginnings.
We have at this point in time broken with our colonial past, and we now stand as an independent nation in our own right.